welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be beating this space and getting into different conversations. I am excited to do this video because I've been looking for new concepts to put in my YouTube, so hopefully you guys like this kind of content. But before we get into it, remember to subscribe to my channel and like this video. Let's get into it.
Is he toxic to me? No, he does what the I want him to do. He's not toxic to me. Is he toxic to his wife and his kid? Absolutely, because he's not.
Why are you dealing with a like that, son?
What can we do to his wife, Eli?
Shade!
That's not my business.
Shade! It's
The f you talking about?
How is that not your business,
Shade,
bro?
shade.
That's not my business.
Bro, that sounds like
Excuse me.
no, you're not taking
Shade.
accountability.
That's not my business.
So
If he wasn't cheat on his wife, why is that my business?
what you
Son cheated on me, and bitches didn't feel like that was their business.
Man.
Why do I care if this man want to cheat on his wife?
man?
Bro,
Why, Eli?
So
Why, Eli?
so what you be?
Hold on. Why, Eli?
That sounds-
Why should I care if this man want to cheat on his wife?
After seeing that video, like I said, I know what you're probably thinking, and when I first seen it, I was really just like really embarrassed for her. Because one, if you are a dark-skinned woman, right, let's be real, we don't get many second chances to mess up and look crazy. So I feel as though we have to be very selective with, you know, the images and how we put ourselves out there. And this woman, I don't know, you know, who she is, where she came from or anything like that, but all I know is that she was definitely embarrassing herself in front of hundreds and thousands, probably millions of people, and didn't even care. And so the guy, Eli is his name. I don't know their YouTube video name by heart, but I will be linking them down in the description for credit. They do interview a lot of women, and they ask them, you know, a lot of thought-provoking questions or whatever about the, you know, modern dating scene. And so I guess they were having an interview, and this woman was trying to justify her sleeping with married men. And one thing I cannot stand about women is that these are the very women who will sit around and say, oh, I've been cheated on, just like she did here. She said, oh, well, guys cheated on me. Those girls didn't think it was their business. It's like, yeah, they didn't. And you're doing the exact same thing now. So nobody's ever gonna stop. The accountability is never gonna be taken, and it's just exhausting. And I felt really embarrassed for her because I was just like, what the actual hell are you doing? First of all, she gave off very masculine energy, like extremely masculine. And all the dudes in there were just looking at her like, what the actual hell is wrong with you? Like, are you okay? Like, do we need to call a therapist and have them on standby? I put too much on, guys. I just put too much. Blend it all out, then get rid of all that cancellation. Cancel out all those darkness, all that darkness. This is just a lot. We're gonna make her work, because. But yeah, so she was embarrassing herself, and one thing I didn't like is how she, you know, said it's not her business if he wants to cheat on his wife. Like, honey, it is your business because you're sleeping with a married man. When did we as a society get to a point where it's like, we've been hurt so much, so we're just gonna go put that out into the universe? Just know this, whatever you put out into the universe, it will always come back to you. Negativity, positivity, evil thoughts, like anything you put into the universe is always gonna come back to you, because God is watching. And you know, we live our lives, do what we want, we think, oh, we're fine, everything's okay, and that's not the case. People, you know, people are just selfish. People are so selfish nowadays, it's crazy. I was embarrassed for her, and because she was dark-skinned, I was like, well, great. Now they're gonna, you know, say dark-skinned women are still extremely masculine. We give off this energy. And you can tell she's hurting. Like, that's what I felt bad for her a little bit, because you can tell she's hurting. She never really properly, like, ever took the time to take a step within herself and heal. So I did, you know, empathize with her a little bit. At the end of the day, though, I do not agree with people sleeping with married men or women. It's not okay to me, because as somebody who's been cheated on before, I would never cheat, like, ever in life. Texting, calling, sleeping with, that's just not who I am. because I know that I don't want that to come back on me, like, ever in life. And so for this woman to just be okay with sleeping with a married man and then get mad at the guy, like, he's actually telling her, hey, you need to take accountability, and she's getting all upset, just shows that she's very insecure, she's very hurt, and she knows what she's doing is wrong. And what I cannot stand more than a liar is a cheater, because they're in the same boat, really. I mean, if you're willing to mess up somebody else's relationship just for your own personal gain, like, what does that say about you? What does that say about you as a person? And who's ever gonna want to, like, I mean, really, like, love you and date you and, like, marry you if you don't get the proper help? Because you're putting yourself out there as somebody who doesn't have respect for other people's relationships, and there's no excuse for going and messing up somebody's relationship. So the fact that she's on this, like, big show and just confessing whatever man she's talking about, that she's sleeping with a married man, and why is that her business? Like, do you know how dumb you look? Do you? I don't think you do. I think you thought in your head you ate that. I think that's what you thought, but you really didn't. Like, at all. Let me know what your comments are on this video specifically, because she was just a hot ass mess. Never go on a show and just embarrass yourself like that, because your logic doesn't make any sense and you just look stupid. Next video.
It'll be the last time that we stand. I don't know how long we've been here, but yeah, I've got here probably about 20 minutes before you. Ready? Okay. 1, 2, 3. Push through those legs. Come on, push, 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 push. Stand up, stand up, stand up. Push through those legs. Come on, do it. Push those legs. Anyway.
So that video for me, it's been, like, everywhere on the internet. Her name is Gena. Her name is Gena. Sorry, I don't know where I got Gwen. Her name is Gena. And, you know, she came out on TikTok saying that she had AIDS, like, full-blown AIDS. And to be honest, I've seen certain people saying, oh, that's what she gets, that's what she gets. And I couldn't do anything but feel bad for her. I do also believe we are responsible for our physical health. I also, on one hand, feel really, 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 really bad for her, and I'm praying for her, because people forget that, like, you can have something and not even know. You know, she says she didn't have any symptoms. She just started, like, feeling sick and dropping weight, and she didn't even know who she got it from. That's, like, the scariest part. But this is a real topic, so let's talk about it. In this day and age, promiscuity is praised. It's like a rite of passage if you're just a hoe or a man hoe. Like, people are like, oh yeah, you hit that. And I'm just thinking about all the fluids that are exchanged during oral, vaginal, anal, you know, sex. And people, you know, always get the misconception, like, oh, well, if I don't wear protection, I'll just get pregnant. Like, you know, HIV exists, chlamydia, gonorrhea, herpes, all these different diseases exist. And people are only, like, sober focused on pregnancy, like, oh, a baby comes out of sex, only that. Like, no, there are plenty of diseases that come out of sex as well. Like, plenty. And I feel like people always want to talk mess and just laugh at people's pain, like, oh, that's what she gets. And I don't think it's funny. Like I said, I feel really bad for her, because that could easily be anybody. You know, that could be your cousin, that could be your sister, that could be your best friend. Everybody doesn't disclose their status. People lie, people hide, people cheat, and you just never know. Your husband could give you AIDS. But with Janet Jackson, her husband was on the DL, and he gave her HIV. You know, gave her a disease. And so you never know what people are doing behind your back. And this girl is not that much older than me, and my heart just sank. Like, she looks so sick, and it's just really, really saddening. But it's also a reality of the world. You know, life comes at you so fast, and it's really, 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 really unfortunate that people are looking at this as a pointing fingers and laughing and blaming her. You're just messing with too many people, and that's why it's, you know, very important for all you young men and women out there. It's very important for you to make sure that the person that you are sleeping with continuously, you know, is getting checked. Not to put my business out there, but me and my boyfriend, we get checked every few months, every 3-6 months we get checked. And you know, like I said, we use protection, so it's like we're already, you know, eliminating a lot of things, but we do get checked. We tell each other, you know, what the results are, what everything is, and we stay safe that way. This looks so dark, and I cannot wait to like add it. It's like a green. We get checked every couple of months, and it works for us. I know I'm not stepping out on him. He knows I'm not stepping, you know, he's not stepping out on me, but we still do it together, and we encourage it. Like, you know, oh, you know, he'll be like, oh babe, you know, it's been like, you know, 6 months, 5 months, you know, let's get checked. You never know, because we haven't always been together, you know what I mean? We've had past partners, so you can easily not know you have something, and it's wild how STDs or STIs work. And I really wish they taught people like the true like horrors of it, because this young lady is like just wasting away, it looks like, and I hope that she, you know, has much more life in you know, ahead of her. But it's just really sad to see. And when I saw that, like, it hit me. People are like merely focusing on the fact that she was linked to Chris Brown and like all these other rappers. I'm like, why do you care about them? Like, they might have it, but they're not gonna disclose it like this brave young lady did. She came out and said, hey, you know, I have this disease, I don't know how I got it, but I think that's very brave. And for her to, you know, share her story, I commend her. I don't know if I could have had the same bravery, because as we know, the world can, you know, eat you up and spit you out and just make you feel less than, especially when you're just being honest. So I really commend her for her bravery. Hey, are we comfortable to be like, hey, you know, would you mind going to get tested? Because some people are afraid of how the other person's gonna respond, and I feel like that's like the bare minimum. If you want to stick to me and get in my cookie jar, the least you can do is to make sure you're safe to open the lid. Like, it's not that hard, but people, you know, try to shame me for wanting to be safe. It's always a good idea to make sure you're getting tested, no matter what, like at all. Always make sure you're getting tested. I hope that, like I said, this story teaches young women and men to take care of themselves and not run the risk of catching something in the long run. It's not fun, and I guess I don't even want to imagine. I hope that people can learn from her story to just keep yourself safe. Next video.
My boyfriend was asleep, so I wanted to go fuck my ex real quick, so I drove down to the gas station, let him cream pie me, and then I came home to sneak into bed. My boyfriend woke up and then wanted to fuck me, and he started eating me out and told me how good my pussy tastes, and he's eating my ex's cum out of me, and I never told him.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking when I saw that too. I was just like, what the heck is going on here? Like, did you really do that to your boyfriend? Like, how disgusting. First of all, that's disgusting. And that's how diseases get spread, by people doing stuff like that, being disgusting and being low down. You know, do whatever you want now. Like, it's pretty much a green light to just be a low down human being. And personally, I want to go back to the days where people didn't get on the internet and share very, very, very personal information about their personal lives. Like, girl, nobody needs to know that. Like, you really could have kept that to yourself. You could have went to the grave with that. What happened to shame? It's like baffled that she really shared that on the internet. One, is disgusting. Two, it lets me know that you're just not a loyal person. You don't value your relationship with your boyfriend. And whoever he is, I hope that he's seen that and left you the hell alone, because that's just disgusting. You don't have to go on a TV show and let everybody know that you're a piece of shit. Like, you can just, you know, keep that to yourself. Okay guys, this is my final look. You got glam with me while we sip some tea. I never thought the green would look good on me, to be honest with you, but I'm surprised because I'm pushing my limits, you know, with makeup. And like I said, I have just started wearing, you know, eyeshadow again. So this is definitely new for me, but I'm embracing the color. I love it. I think it looks beautiful on me. And let me know in the comments below what your thoughts are on all these videos. I will try to find the links so where you guys can watch them directly. I'm gonna try my hardest, but I hope this, you know, raised some questions in your own head or made you realize some things about yourself, negative and positive. I feel like as women, we have to start holding other women accountable, and like, you know, this whole yes sis society has to go out the window, because a lot of women are just doing things where it's just like, yeah, no, we're not doing that. Thank you guys so much for watching this video again. Make sure you guys like this video, subscribe to my channel, and comment down below what your thoughts are on, you know, all these videos. And thank you guys so much for watching. All my socials will be in the description as well if you guys want to follow me on my business page. I will be seeing you guys very soon. Bye.